Hey everyone, Dave here. When it comes to a large conference room, it can get quite expensive for professional grade audio equipment. However, with the Logitech Rally Plus, you can still have really good cameras and speakers and microphones at a more affordable price. And later in the video, we're going to test out the camera and meeting quality so you can see and hear for yourself. Real quick, if you're a consultant doing research for your clients, we actually have a partner program where we'll take care of all the research and make sure your client is well taken care of, saving you a ton of time and getting you paid on hardware. You can learn more on our website at headsetadvisor.com/partner. The Rally Plus comes with the large motorized pan tilt zoom camera that provides up to 4K video quality. You have the 2 speakers set up as left and right channels, 2 microphone pods that can also be expanded up to 7. You also have your 2 hubs, your display hub and table hub, along with a remote control. Here's the thing with the Rally Plus. The Rally Plus does not have a computer built into the video conferencing system. So that means that you need to either use a USB cable to connect up to your computer or laptop to connect to any of your video conferencing platforms, or you can purchase about $1,000 computer from Logitech to set up the video bar system as a dedicated room for Teams, Zoom, or even Google Meet. It's also recommended to add a Logitech Tap touchscreen tablet to your system so that it's easy for users to walk into the room and start a meeting with the touch of a button. However, that is another about $1,000 accessory. So between the extra computer, the Logitech Tap, you're going to bring the total system cost to about $5,000. Setting up the Rally Bar Plus is pretty straightforward. However, there are a lot of cables and connections to consider. There are 2 hubs, the table hub and the display hub. On the display hub, you'll have your AC power. You also have a custom USB port for connecting up to your computer. You also have 2 HDMI out ports. Also 2 ports for the 2 speakers that are included. This is left, right channel, and you cannot add any additional speakers. You also have your Ethernet port. This is for connecting the display hub to the table hub. And then lastly, you have the USB-C port, and this is for connecting the motorized pan tilt zoom camera to the display hub. Then with the table hub, you'll use the Ethernet cable from the display hub to connect up to the table hub to connect all the devices together. You have the AC power. You have the mic pod port, and this can actually daisy chain up to 7 mic pods together, which is pretty cool. You also have 2 HDMI in, so you can get HDMI from a variety of sources. Plus, you also have an additional USB port. So in case you want to connect the computer through the table hub rather than your display hub, just because of the way that your room is configured, you can do that. When set up as a full room system, the user can walk into the room, look at the touchscreen, and start a video meeting with the push of a button. Now, this does require, typically with your phone system provider, a room license. So for us, for example, with our Zoom phone system, we have to pay $50 per month per room that we set up as a dedicated room. You can use the Logitech Sync desktop application in order to manage the settings of the Rally Plus system. Now, keep in mind that it is an older video bar from Logitech, so it only supports Right Sight 1 AI technology, giving you dynamic mode only, which is trying to automatically put you into the frame as a group, so you're the most zoomed in, closest look without cutting anybody off. When connecting it through the Logitech computer, you're able to connect the system up as a full dedicated room system, which gives you access to connecting it up to the Logitech Sync web portal. That means the IT team can fully manage the device all remotely from anywhere in the world. That means update the firmware, change the audio or video settings, giving you more functionality for your team to provide support or troubleshooting even remotely.
All right, now this is what it looks like with the camera quality on the Rally Bar Plus. All right, now this is what it looks like fully zoomed out here. So now let's see how good it can zoom in. We're gonna keep zooming in. All right, now that is quite zoomed in. This is what it looks like fully zoomed in. Now let's zoom out. It's got quite a lot of zoom capabilities here. So this is what it looks like. And then we'll frame ourselves right like that. And this is the remote that you're able to control all these features. All right, now this is what it sounds like on the Rally Plus. This is what the microphone quality sounds like. We have two mic pods on the table here. They're about 4 feet away, and I'm about 5 feet away from the camera. So this is what the video quality and audio quality sounds like. I'm gonna stand up and walk around here. So this is this end of the room. Now we're gonna keep walking around over here. See how it sounds over here. This is what it sounds like when you're about 10 feet away from the camera. This is what it sounds like. And we're gonna sit back down here. And this is what it sounds like when you're right next to the mic pods. You can also mute the mic pod right from the microphone pod. Now you can hear me, so that's how the mic pods work.
What did you think of the camera and microphone performance? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. The mic pods are interesting because you can actually daisy chain up to 7 of these mic pods with this room system, which the biggest limitation of a large video conferencing room is the microphone pickup range. It'll sound echoey or won't hear people in the back of the room. But since you're able to have 7 microphone pods that you have as a wired connection throughout the room, it gives you a lot more pickup range with this system. It's hard to translate speaker performance on camera because the microphone just doesn't fully pick up the true audio sound. Now, my opinion is that the speakers actually sounded quite good. It has this rich kind of sound to it that makes you enjoy listening to the speakers. Now, music isn't going to sound the best, kind of max out on the bass a bit, but it's not really designed for that. One thing I did notice is how loud the speakers get, so that's great for a large conference room. Overall, the Logitech Rally Plus is an easy to use video conferencing system for a large room. Now, one of the downsides is that there's so many cables and all to connect, which is why a lot of people are going with the Logitech Rally Bar or Rally Mini because it's all in one unit. But the benefit to this system is that you actually have all these separate units. So your speakers can be separate from your camera, which can also be separate from your mic pods, giving you a lot of versatility on how to actually set up your large video conferencing room, which is a benefit. If you have any questions about the Rally Plus, how to set up or anything, feel free to send me an email, david@headsetadvisor.com. I'll be happy to reply and help however I can. Now, if you're interested in purchasing it, we are a retailer and we can help make sure that you have the best recommendation if it's compatible with your systems and get you corporate pricing. Feel free to reach out to our team, call or email, and we'd love the opportunity to help. We released a new noise canceling software called Neep, which is an app you download on your computer and it will work with any headset or speakerphone, and it uses AI to remove unwanted background noise. So if you're working from home and you have kids or dogs making noise in the background, that'll automatically be removed from your calls or meetings so you can have more productive meetings without distractions. You can actually try it for free by going to neep.com so you can see the performance for yourself, or you can check out this video right up here that we did. We made all sorts of tests, show how the software works. You can check that out. Well, that's all I got for you on this video. We'll see you on the next one.